Why do some people tense up inside the moment a conversation turns to weather, weekend plans, or anything light and simple? Why does small talk feel easy for many, but strangely draining for others? Let's take a closer look at the psychology of people who genuinely dislike small talk, because their reasons often reveal much more than a preference for deeper conversations. For many, the dislike begins with mental energy. Some people use a large amount of focus just to stay present in a conversation. Their brain stays alert, scanning for meaning, pattern, and purpose. When the topic feels surface level, the brain still works this hard, but gets little reward from it. Over time, that mismatch creates fatigue. Another reason is emotional pacing. Some people connect through understanding, shared stories, or inner thoughts. When a conversation stays only on light topics, they struggle to find the emotional bridge that helps them feel safe or connected. They may wonder, what am I supposed to do with this kind of talk? Small talk gives them almost nothing to hold on to, so they hover outside the moment instead of engaging. This can make them seem shy, distant, or uninterested, but the truth is simpler. They need conversations that feel grounded. Psychology also shows that many people who dislike small talk have a strong need for authenticity. When they speak, they want their words to express something real, an idea, a feeling, a viewpoint. But small talk follows a different rule. It's meant to fill space, not to expose thoughts. For someone who values real expression, this mismatch creates discomfort. They may pull back because they feel like they're acting, even though that was never the intention of the other person. There's also the matter of social processing speed. Some people take a moment to think before responding. They like to observe the rhythm of the conversation and choose their words with care. Small talk moves fast. Short sentences, quick replies, rapid topic shifts. When someone's natural speed is slower, these quick exchanges push them out of sync. The conversation might feel rushed or even pointless, simply because their brain works differently. A few people avoid small talk because of sensory load. Busy rooms, background chatter, overlapping voices. These overload the mind. When someone already feels overwhelmed by the environment, casual conversation becomes one more layer they have to manage. In these moments, retreating from small talk is a protective response, not a social failure. But here's an interesting twist. Many people who hate small talk are excellent at deep conversation. They ask thoughtful questions, they listen closely, they explore ideas in ways that help others feel understood. Their dislike for small talk doesn't come from a lack of social skill. It comes from a preference for depth. Once the conversation moves into something real, hopes, memories, choices, fears, beliefs, they often become fully engaged. Still, small talk has a purpose in social life. It works like a bridge between strangers, a gentle opening before trust forms. People who dislike it often forget that it's a warm-up, not the whole game. When they view it as a first step rather than a barrier, they tend to handle it with less stress. If you're someone who hates small talk, it doesn't mean you're cold or distant. Many people like you seek connection through meaning, not silence fillers. You might just need conversations that match the pace and depth of your mind. And if you know someone like this, you might notice something. When you give them space, when you ask real questions, or when you let them lead the topic, they often open up in surprising and honest ways. They're not avoiding connection. They're waiting for the moment it feels real.